Hey everybody, it's Kay, and today we are playing Gone Home. So this is a short indie game, and I think it's like a walking simulator type one. The short blurb on Steam is June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. You arrive home after a year abroad. You expect your family to greet you, but the house is empty. Something's not right. Where is everyone, and what happened here? Unravel the mystery for yourself in Gone Home, a story exploration game from the Fulbright Company. So, let's just jump straight in. WASD and mouse modifiers and commentary.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
I should have turned on subtitles. I didn't know there was voice acting. I hope I can still do that from inside the game. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Alright, hold on. Okay. Ooh, that's very sensitive mouse. Okay. My name is... I assume this is my name. Yeah, because this is my flight number 270, so my name is Caitlin Greenbrier. I was coming home to Portland on June 6, 1995. I just smacked my head into my mic. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Oh, it's like a little enclosed porch. I didn't know they had these in other places. Well, I guess it's not quite like what we would have as an enclosed porch where I live. Oh. Those are little Santa lights. Christmas duck, I can take it. Right mouse or left shift. Christmas duck. Ooh. It was $5.99. Oh. House key. This mouse is so sensitive. Hold on. That's so much more comfortable. Okay. What does this say? Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want Mom and Dad, but it says anyone, to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Where did Sam go? This is still so high. I like a really low mouse sensitivity. It makes me feel like I have more control. That feels like a little too low now. Surprisingly. We have a nice house. I need the lights on. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yo, can I make that somehow not cursive? Directions to work from new house. Left on Crabtree, right on Bullhorn. Exit onto 47 North. Right onto 202 East. Entrance on right past Wage Road. Travel time 1 hour and 10 minutes. So wait, did they move? Anything in there? Like junk. More junk, just notes. Okay. This front hall, so they're packing to move. Read invoice. Movers. Kitchen boxes, master bed, child bed, overweight library boxes, office boxes, 2 televisions. $1,750.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Aww. Typewriters. Crazy. How 20 top authors conquer it. So it was Stephen King. So someone is interested in being a published author and is reading that while they poop. Get soft plus quilted for extra strength and absorbency. Band-aids. Everybody got band-aids. So normal. Cleaner. Towels. More towels. Despite the fact that there's, you know, not a shower in here. I don't know where to go next. There's so many ways to go. Oh. Have a doggone cool 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam, from Uncle Harvey. I'm immediately suspicious of Uncle Harvey. Maybe that's unfair of me. Board game. Over the Alps. A novel traveling game. 2 to 6 players. It's gotten a little water damage. But fellow high school. What's that? Janice Greenbrier, senior conservationist. That's my mom. Yeah. I'm stuck between. My mouse feels like it keeps getting more sensitive again. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just insane. The Tombs of Youth. My old track trophy. Girls long jump event, first place. Good job, Caitlin. Are we Hispanic? Day of the Dead? I don't know what echo means. Echo? I don't remember how to say that. Well, I don't remember how to say that because I never learned that word. And first place. The 4 of us won the 100-meter relay. Freaking hello. Bible, we're religious. Of course, of course. Letter. Oh god, more cursive. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? When we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes. I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about... Jesus, that's thunder outside in the game. That scared me. But I shouldn't be complaining about this. Good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, roomie. Carol, so that was our mom's college roommate. Sorry, I'm in the way. Anything in there? Just phone books. Gosh, why is the mouse like this? I don't like creaky buildings. Okay. Let's try this way first. Haven't been over here yet. Open drawer. Worldwide timetable. Katie's departure 7/6/94. Flight 881, 12:10 to Amsterdam. So, this is when I left. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is Sorry, that thunder again. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. It's fair enough also. Line's out.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
It's been so long since I've seen an answering machine like this. I can't remember in what order they play it. So with my voicemail at my job, that it's the newest messages play first and then go backwards. So the Sam messages came after I called about my flight, it seems. Sam, Katie, Jan, Mom and Dad. I assume. Okay. The girls look a lot like their mom. Ooh, that's dark. Maybe I should go upstairs first. I can't walk faster, sorry. Jeez. Okay, no, maybe I will. Oh, I can't. I keep trying to sprint. Sorry. Okay. Let's stay on the bottom floor first. Let's finish the bottom floor. The heck?
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Why is this the Psycho House? Okay. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. 1 sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods. 1 lined notebook per period, or 1 large notebook with 6 divided sections. At least 6 pens, blue or black ink, and 6 pencils. 1 box of colored pencils. A standard combination lock for your assigned locker. A nutritious lunch or $2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria. A positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome. Beth Valance, the principal. Hey, it's one of the postcards I sent. Sent on 8/2/94. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating Le Petit Junior and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back for something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Mom, Dad, and Sam, 1 Arbor Hill, Weird, Boone County, Oregon. The sides open, I knew they would. Okay, empty. Shame. Just random junk. These open? Nope. Is that me? Am I in the military, or is... Who's in the military? Oscar Doc Mason, 60 of Boone County. Oscar Mason, 60 of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason, born on September 8, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew, Terrence Greenbrier, as well as, in spirit, the people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. So this was our uncle, Oscar, and we moved into his house. Cheap play cards, isn't that name sounds familiar. Sorry, this mouse sensitivity, I swear it feels like it's going up. I don't know what is going on with this mouse sensitivity, I'm so sorry. Is there a leak here? Oh, that's a wastebasket. Spooky, 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 spooky. Okay. So. This is so spooky. I don't think I need that on. That's just more noises to distract and overstimulate me. Oh. Benjamin Allman, The Killing of JFK, A Theory. You've seen the movie. Discover the truth. Oh, Jesus, I can't read that. Hold on. A superb work of speculation, plotted with amazing skill and showing a level of magnetic artistry not usually present in such academic pieces. A thrilling theory. I couldn't put this book down. An important new look at the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. Okay, so someone was reading about JFK's assassination. Sure. Oh, I don't know the combo. How many is it? Back to basics. Set back in time to Dallas 1963 again. You can do better. What if JFK wasn't JFK? Early spaceflight, utopia, advanced technology, and World War II early. Lebanese paradox results in JFK. Magic bullet theory. Who is the conspiracy theorist? Hold on, wait, who is this written by? Benjamin Allman. Okay, so not my dad, but let's try 1963. Okay, not that. Wait, no, hold on. Okay, nothing for me. Okay. Nothing, though. Nothing. Three-ring binder. Have anything in it? Why can't I pick this up? There's something under it? Is it like a false bottom? It's my head, okay. 1 Arbor Hill, Boone County, Oregon. Terrence Greenbrier, 1888 Joy Creek. Okay, so this came from Arbor Hill to Terrence Greenbrier, our dad, at the old address, presumably. Oh, Jesus. From August 1972. Dear Terrence, I write on what I hope and imagine is a joyous occasion. News reaches me that you are newly married to a wonderful young woman. I have had more than a little time to consider my past and my family and my... What does that say? And my thoughts have often lingered on your something and welfare in the 10 years since we last met. Your marriage gives me much reassurance in this regard. You are always welcome on Arbor Hill. I will understand blah 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 if you feel you can't accept this invitation. Yours very sincerely, Oscar Masson. So wait. 1972 maybe? In 72. 8, 10, 72 is 5 numbers and there's only 4. Pioneer CDL combination laser. This is a disc player. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD-CD player, you'll be glad to know that. Okay, this is like a review of something. What am I missing? Oh. Pacific Insurance Masters for Terrence Greenbrier at this address. Does the entire electrical system meet codes? Yes. Are there any deficiencies which need correcting? Unclear. Wiring in-house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. The system is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. This is from Black Cat Electrical, from Harold Price Jr. on in September 2nd, 1994. Okay. Check these. So why is our dad obsessed with JFK? Okay. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars, twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though the place was 1 billion miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk, despite having not touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment, processing his sick flecked toenails, scanning up his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. The fabric that strained at the seams to contain her chin or his bosom was emblazoned with the phrase matter transference operator. Then he passed out. Okay. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages has passed before. Why? You need to work on your spelling and grammar, Terry. Only messages has passed before, but now, a man. They needed him, now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time, and now he stood there, on the bridge of the starship Archimedes. Command of the vessel, because only he who had saved the president's life twice before could helm the naive crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. That was so hard to read. Terry. Okay. I mean, I assume that was Terry. 1888? Unless it's not even in this room. Am I dumb? Have I missed? No, maybe it's not in this room. I'll come back to it. We got a massive house, bro. I would love to have a library this big in my house. Teenage drag queen. Readers tell us about their worst moments. male gaze and how to subvert it. Okay. Cute. And it's not gonna do me any good. Hello? The accidental pariah. A message from our future saved the president's life once. But within the next 24 hours, there will be another attempt, and the lines of communication are down. Oh, so Dad did publish. Congrats, Dad. This. 0451, November 1st, 1994. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even though it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. Oh, even then, not even though. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you a long time and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kurtwood, Reviews Editor, Home Theater Aficionado Magazine. 0451. Okay, look at this too. Stranger Under My Roof. Advice book for parents of teens. The teen years are fraught with change of all types, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. But these changes don't just affect your teen. Your teen's turbulent years are a challenge for parents as well. Maybe the biggest challenge you faced since having children. This book holds insights into your teen's behavior, from the very beginning as he or she first enters adolescence up through the end of the teen years as he or she enters young adulthood. The practical strategies here are based upon well-tested principles of pediatric psychology presented by Dr. Elisa Medina, herself a mother of 2 teenagers, prepared to gain new tools for establishing a productive, healthy, and loving dialogue with the stranger under your roof. Are they having trouble with Sam? Or am I that number? 0451. If I'm an attorney, dear Mr. Masson, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Oh, this is his will. He's in full competence. He is a lifelong resident of Boone County, married with no children. He has no outstanding debts or creditors. He gives every item of value which he may die possessed, including his home and any and all personal property and money, to his nephew, Terry Greenbrier. In the event that Terry Greenbrier should die before him, then everything is given to his children, ordered by age and competence. This was done 13th of August, 1973. This is the handwritten version, which I cannot for the life of me read. But in his will, he signed this house over to his nephew, our father. Did I get everything in here? So, our uncle, our great uncle, was seen as a psycho. So now that our family moved in here, people were judging Sam in high school because of it. This is crooked. Storm watch, severe weather warning.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Takelma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged
Doesn't want
to
the
stay
dark.
indoors and secure all windows and doors.
Crystal.
Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Unopened soda. Letter. Aficionado magazine. The CLDD7, the thing that Dad was writing about, so that he could write the review. It looks like it's gone. Sam thought this might help from Dad. Oh, making friends even when you're feeling lonely, it's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you how to make friends even when you're shy. I don't think that's helpful, Father, but thank you.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. And she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Does Sam have a crush, or does Sam just want to have a friend? The X-Files. Yeah, I saw the... wording of the X-Files, so you obviously caught it. Yeah, does Sam have a crush, or does Sam just want a friend? Role model. That book Dad wrote. Okay, that's a little loud. It's cool, but it's a little loud when I have to... The Accidental Savior. November 21st, 1963, John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in the balance, but who would believe him? It's on, yeah, it's just dark. February 3rd, 1978. Terry, hey man, how you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for an author freelance. Another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. This guy's handwriting kind of looks like my dad's. Naturally, I thought of you. We're saying in your cast letter how much of a pain it's been to trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Here's the address. Okay. I'm in the TV room right now. Yeah, another closet. Oops. Let me make sure there's nothing behind. The Heaven at the End of the World by Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2, Story The Turtle People, Part 1. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge, and she'd get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Let me make sure I'm not getting too loud because everyone in my house is asleep. Oh. So someone was having little fork time. Oh. Matchbook. Empty matchbook. That's not a very deep fireplace. I would be afraid to set a fire in there. Wait, am I going this? No, I'm going this way. Bunch of coupons. Pamphlet. Forestry manual, so probably our mom's. Spooky spooks. It's broken. Textbook World History, that's probably Sam's. The assignment, Reproductive System Worksheet. You have to reorder the stories. The menstrual cycle, and then sperm. Oh, she wrote a story. The early morning of September 1st, 1939, Essa Glatz stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wilen, I don't know how to say that, in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then, there, her dear Boris. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come and meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engine, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and, for a time, Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. I don't know what that says. D-E... That's either an E or a C. Me? Maybe it's meant to say dear me? I don't know. Oh, there's a dog under my desk and I didn't know. Another cup. Spooky.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't believe it.
I think I'm only hearing through one side of my headphones. There we go. I had to smack it. This is why I had to get a new mic. So then one side of my headset works. Irish whiskey. Dad's second book. Let's have a shot. From the publisher. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that, unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have been in fact lower than those of the first, so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Oh. But look, I have to admit, Dad was not that great of a writer. I mean, we read his abandoned drafts. They weren't that great. Vodka. Did I go in here? No. A whole case of Dad's books. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Schuster, I think it says. Shoots? Mary Shoots, not Schuster.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
There more down this way? Yes. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad I'm sorry about the stuff that's missing. Nice lip balm. Empty. Junk. Hi Lonnie, so if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of... Sorry, that's rain on the window. It scared the crap out of me. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Write back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6th. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready, from L. Is Lonnie the cool girl?
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. So either Lonnie did something, or maybe Sam fell in love with Lonnie, and parents weren't supportive of that. I don't know. There's a controlled burn scheduled. They've been brewing for months. Valuable training tool. Oh, this is Mom's. The planner. Couples. Bowling? Cooking class. I don't know what this says. Ballroom, dancing, bowling. It does say bowling. Couples bowling. The big meal for Terry and Sam. It smells calm. Warm. Temporary personal transfer from the Forestry Service, so it's for Mom. Ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest. The overseeing officer is Janice Greenbrier, so she's overseeing the transferred personnel. Okay.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Glad she made a friend. Was it in here? No, it was in the TV room. I'm in the wrong room. The button that I found in the TV room was also from the Bratmobile, the one that's down there in the cabinet. So, does this go in here? No. But this is just the box, the case. Did I read this? Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this and write back. Hi Tommy, yes, I'm Samantha and I'm new. What's up? Just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either. And so I thought maybe I'd ask something if you don't mind. Do you mind? No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? It's jerk. Absolute jerk. Radiation area, keep out. Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Oops. I have in fact left every light in the house on. I just feel safer. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. A sternly worded letter. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who's only three years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Oh, she has a TV in her room.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the water.
Your paper and track would be perfect for you.
I don't wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends you have. I don't have any anymore.
That's probably the band. Oh, this is the Nintendo. The Adventurous the Cat returns. The Nintendo's gone. Oh, these are electronics that Sam stole. Because she said, don't tell mom and dad. Chun-Li moves for Street Fighter. I've never played Street Fighter, actually. It's not really my scene. I was about to say, girl, get the plates and cups out of your room, but I can't really talk because I just did it a few days ago and it's already bad again. One of the nation's lauded private liberal arts summer program for young scholars for 10th and 11th grade. Okay. Distinct tracks. On-campus housing and meals provided as part of tuition. Scholarships are provided based on need and judged by their portfolios. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year. It's crazy. Oh, I hope she went, or I hope that's where she is going. She has a lot of classics. I struggle to read classics because I can't pay attention. Misfits. Disciplinary referral for Yolanda, which I assume is Lonnie. A Sir Miss DeSoto t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front. Turn a shirt inside out or change or be suspended. She chose suspension. No, her father did not pick up. Okay. And Lonnie signed it, but she needed a parent signature. Obviously she didn't get it because she threw it away in our house, not take it to her own. This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done. Presumably that's Lonnie. From Lonnie. Groove. It's like a... Ooh, wanted for the murder. Okay. What to believe. Oh, I need another combination. What's this? Shop. Oh, Samantha's in shop. A plaque for a family portrait, reasonable subject but not complex. Mom and dad should be replaced with parent names. I did not mean just add them underneath. That is what's downstairs. Are there numbers in here somewhere or something? Super Starfire and Journey of Crystal. There's gotta be a code somewhere around here. Wait. No, there's no numbers here. Got your number. Oh, a story of hers. Captain Allegra's back. Oh, I love that. The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. A silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention and then you." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invisible thread, of course. Invincible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. "This is kind of gay." Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his, "Wait, no, no." The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. I think that Sam is the real author here. I don't think their dad is the author. I think it's Sam. That's crazy, dude. That was so good. Oh, they had a kitty. No, kitty. Go up here, kitty. Thank you, kitty. Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. A cute little binder. What's this? Book? A Bible. Fair enough to put it in there. Black. Oh, S is for special, A is for adorable, M is for merry, A is for affectionate, N is for nice, T is for thoughtful, H is for honest, A is for admirable. This is where I came from? No, I came through here. Hold on, I can't leave until I figure out this code. Oh, it says stuff. Haven't had that much to drink. Fingers am I holding up? Secret diary again. Here you go, Mitten, have some pate. Gross. Meow. It's something to do with these, I think. I just don't know what. I don't know what I'm looking for this locker combination. Oh, right, we looked at that. Reopen this so we know we've been in there. Parents' room has been ransacked. This purse. Bones lines out. Dear Mom, Dad, and Sam, I am in the Channel. This is my 2nd passage through the Channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the Channel. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. Help. We're in a very religious family. Sorry, my voice went out. We're in a very religious family. Unknown dimension literature. Huh? Sam looking for? Oh, gross. I like how it said "oh barf" before I picked it up and I didn't process it saying "oh barf" until after I picked it up. She took a VCR out of here, it looks like. What does this say? Bridge on the river, Silence of the Lambs. Can't read those in cursive. All the Prison's Men, Butch Cassidy, Fugitive. Sorry, Mother. That means go ruffling in your unmentionables. Our Cat by me at age 5. Oops, sorry. Family photo. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our own down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other, you live your own lives in the same house, the kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry. Terry will get over whatever's distracting him, things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you, nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. What was that sound? What was that sound? Like someone's walking in the attic above me. There's something about the attic and that crumpled up note. Is this a horror game? Anyways, in the meantime though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick, you have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump. And in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Love, Carol. Okay, so Mom and Dad were going through a rough patch. Oh. Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass. Poems. And a bookmark from Timberline Booksellers. Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands. Rick. Was Mom cheating? Mom cheating on Dad because of his slump? The Ghost game. Escape from Ghost Mansion. 2 or more players. Watercolor techniques. Which one of her parents was learning watercolor? Probably Mom. Or maybe Dad. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse personally, spiritually, sexually. Spark you and your spouse shared on your honeymoon should fade. Part 1 has simple steps to reopen, lines of communication. Part 2 leverages the Reverend's decades of service to God. Of course, it has to be religious. Part 3 offers a number of fresh and exciting ideas for the bedroom. Reverend Michaels is going to show you the way, guys. I really don't like those creaking sounds. Sometimes I'll be house sitting and there'll be like creaking noises from the house just settling, and I have to put earbuds in and like turn up sounds really high so I don't hear it because it freaks me the heck out. This is such a huge house. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Where did baby sister go? Hey Sam, you were asking what my IROTC ribbons meant. Here's a handy guide. Orienteering, this means the Army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team, the Army has branded me as a certified killing machine. Adventure training, I am a burn adventurous. Born adventurous, and no borders can hold me. The Army recognizes this. So if you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. So Lonnie is the one in that picture from the Army. Oh. Sighting. Oh, she thinks there's ghosts. Tall shadow in the upstairs hall. How tall was Uncle Oscar? I was not wearing my glasses. Faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Probably the furnace. Poured milk from carton. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. It was bought yesterday. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. We built a protective pillow fort. I hear that squeaking again. Lonnie and I employ a Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed. Oscar is definitely here. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remain unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic, probably due to leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night, so she thinks it was haunted and was getting Lonnie to help her investigate. Oh, this is all my stuff. That must be so jarring, your parents moving while you... That's horrifying. That's really creepy, actually. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really uncomfortable. Sam's dark room, oh my gosh. Scary. Sam's dark room, do not enter if red lights are on. Okay. Flowers. Oh, a cassette. Is there one in here, or do I have to travel? Oh, okay. It's always very loud. Form. This is Rick, Ranger Rick. Exemplary on everything from Janice, Greenbrier, or Mom. Ranger Patcherman, Pat Patermitch. What? Patermac has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. His expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of various complexes. In the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions are essential to the outfit. I'll be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment. Because I think Mom is cheating. Halloween show, don't forget your costume.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
You could tell you had tears in your eyes, or that you're crushing on her. Lonnie, holy crap. I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and found a secret passage. Had all of Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I have to see this. We're skipping 6th. What? Terrifying. Terrifying. Oh my god. Oh, it's a Captain Allegra costume. Captain Allegra and the First Mate. They dressed up. It's Captain Allegra and the First Mate, the gay pirates. Okay, what does that do for me? Nothing, I can just open it. Why does this feel so creepy and eerie and uncomfortable? I'm not going in the attic yet, there's more to explore. I have a feeling the attic is a bit of an endgame moment. Backpack. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore, I guess. I actually haven't seen Pulp Fiction myself. I haven't seen a lot of movies. Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Haha, alright, see you then. Barfing hamburger. Cheeseburger, sorry. Bathroom. This tampons or pads? Oh, it looks like emergency board? Emery board. I'm pressing E instead, W. Yeah, you wear tampons, okay. Blood. Oh my gosh, it's not blood. It's semi-permanent hair color. So she dyed her hair red before running
Lonnie
away?
brought her hair dye over today.
Oh, okay.
She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Yeah. Baby girl Sam has a crush. Alright, my map. I might Google how to find the combination for Sam's locker, cause I feel like I need that. I don't want to like hit endgame territory. I don't know what endgame territory is. That's why I'm not going in the attic yet. I don't even know if that attic door is unlocked actually. But it was in the library. I'm in the music room, not the library. I have to go through Dad's office to get to the library. I passed it. Right, this way. And the closet over on this side. I'm stuck. Oh.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
So sweet. Were her parents not accepting of her or something? Okay, so hold on. Am I in the right space? Hold on. Okay. Dad's office. Here. Jesus Christ, that's dark and creepy. Are there lights in here, please? The heck? God so loved the world, he gave his only son. John 3:16 is on that cross. Oh. Sam and Lonnie have found 3 hidden compartments. Okay, they've marked on my map. Thank you so much, because I can't remember for crap. This is terrifying. Dude. Okay. And then it's cross and these. The Ouija board. Zero. Hello, who are you, Oscar? What do you want to come back? I think that was Lonnie messing with you. I don't think there's a ghost. Let me go downstairs. Look at those hidden compartments. Maybe there's even more than they even know about. Do I have to go around the whole house and find them? I don't think it would do that to me, would it? It's one for Dad's office. I think that's the library. That's the one I found. So there's this one. $51. 051. Heaven at the end of the world. Private, do not read. Oh, she wrote this when she was 14 in 9th grade in 92. Heaven at the edge of the world. So she's been writing this since she was a kid. She's very focused on this story specifically. The Green Glacier Part 2. Allegra and her scouting party peered down wearily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was just a strange sight. It was a strange sight indeed, such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. It used to be a him, and now it's a her. because they're in love, and she figured out she likes women. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry. Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell towards the water, then splashed down, and all was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She'd been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. Oh. Interesting. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair and hands and body of a woman, still in the first mate's clothes, still the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She's one of us now. She's ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That is the love of my life, and you can't have her." Ooh. Okay, so we have the combination. Zero, 5, no, 1, 0. Hold on, I did it wrong. Hold on. 051. Okay, I'm smart. 051. Lonnie.
Lonnie came over today. But everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
But then there are clothes with the security tags still on them in here. What is Gosh Sam about? Oh. I don't know if I can... What's the woman in the bra? Take key, basement key. Okay. I'm gonna see about the attic. Attic is locked. Okay. So I do have to figure out whatever door is the basement. Okay. The shadows moving on the screen made it feel like there were shadows in my... Oh gosh, no, please. In my room, and it's like midnight almost, and it scared the heck out of me. Oh, basements are scary. Please, where's the lights? Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long. But it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad to not be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D., a fancy man. Dear Miss De Soto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities of your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciate the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Indeed, Madam Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. Cute. Just tape. S+L.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
She seems so happy. Why? A is for kind, A is for amazing, I is for intelligent, T is for talented, lighthearted, important, nice. Oh man, one of my old sex ed assignments. Oh, it's the same one that my sister did. And I just did it. So boring. I did it as it was intended to be done. Miss. Where's the light switch in here? I knew it. Course in Practical Pharmacy. That's my uncle's book. I have a light you can turn on? Okay. This is from Reed College. Office of Admissions and Financial Aid. January 95. Dear Samantha, congratulations. I'm pleased to inform you of your admission to the creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars for its 1995 session. We believe you have much to contribute to the Reed College community. Based on your portfolio and academic record, I'm also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer program's tuition and fees. Is that why she stole all the stuff? Our parents wouldn't cover the rest of it? The attached documentation delineates your schedule, optional secondary track choices, and your dormitory assignment. Please remember to submit the attached form if you wish to be eligible for one of the 3 Reed full-time undergraduate scholarships to be awarded to exemplary students at the end of each summer program. We very much look forward to your attendance. Again, congratulations on your admission and best wishes from all of us at Reed College.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where?
In the Army.
She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the Army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
That sucks. Oh, this is her grandpa wrote this book. That's what it means when it says one of Granddad's books. Someone cut out this head. Someone cut out the head of Granddad. Was it Great Uncle Oscar? Or a dog, I swear. That light is on and it makes me nervous. One of Dad's books with something stuck to it. Dear Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears. And in this respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime store science fictional deus machina. I lost where my eyes were. The great authors speak of their life's milieu in clear and honest tones, the lens crystal that reflects their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that the readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily. But I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With a father's love and encouragement, Richard Greenbrier. So that was Uncle Oscar's. I'm gonna wait to go in there. Uncle Oscar's brother. Our dad's dad. Postcard. This is from me. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone running this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and it's rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit. Love you. This is from Lonnie, I think it says.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Can't read those crumpled ones. Yolanda de Soto. It's from Yolanda to Samantha. Oh, that's hard to read. Today's Spanish lesson. Flight does not equal Moscow. Love to amor. Sunbeam Rayo del Sol. Upcap Tabacubos. Moscow. I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think, probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together out there in the wilderness, together. And I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay, but I tried. Is that meant to be? Okay. I'm too asexual for that. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. I'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. Tout amour, your love, Lonnie. So there's a cassette somewhere around here. Oop. Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout, set list, role model authority, main squeeze, telling stories, instruction, first mate, self, Girl Scouts denial.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Did she stole all the stuff so she could go with Lonnie? Go to where she was going to basic? What day is it today? What day is it today? In the game. What day is it today in the game? Hold on, let me pull up the Steam page again. It's June 7th. So she left. She was following Lonnie because Lonnie just shipped out. She is good. No, I don't want to listen to it anymore. It's very loud. It's not that the music type is too loud for me. It's X-ray spec. Not that the music type is too loud for me. It's just that, was Lonnie, like, were they sleeping down here? Dang it, I need another combo. How freaking deep is this basement? Just wood? Oh my gosh. Toy. Okay. Order this month 2 cases of brandy, 2 cases of rum, 1 barrel of whiskey. Governor remains very pleased with enforcement in Boone County. Believe this management shall hold for some time. WR March 23rd. What does that mean? No. Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't want to be in a dark room. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away, go away. That room scares me. Front door is broke. Library's not even there. Kitchen also don't work. Guest room works. And Mr. Masson's room works. The others don't, and one is missing. Fine jewelry. Or pendant, custom engraving L+S. Oh, on December 10th. She got them. Got them a necklace. What's that? It's like a drug. The first time was in my room in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to read that. Oh, did she put it down? Yeah, she put it down for me. She put it down for me, Katie did. Katie was like, we're not reading that, and I'm like, that's fair. This is scary. Where's this go? I keep getting scared that something's gonna like jump out at me even though this is not a horror game. Guess I don't think it is. Weird. I'm not going back upstairs yet. I'm gonna look around in here. Ratmobile. Psycho House Girl, the coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number 1, everyone in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. It's a lie to mom and dad's situation, but it was so worth it. Because on stage was just so loud, so real, awesome, and everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Costumes, skeletons, and devils, cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video, one girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. This is to the principal. This is from the principal to Samantha. Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss De Soto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. That's a crappy principal.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Yeah. I did think it was kind of weird that she was joining the army after you said everything about her. That hurts my ears. I could just turn my headset down, but... What the hell? The hell am I? Okay, I found the new wing of the house. Don't like that, please. Salon receipt from Mom. She got a shampoo and a set and a color and a perm and a manicure. Jeez, Mom. Textbook. Spanish textbook. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Cats are being loud in my house and it scared me. Temporary management. Need for experience. Offer you position as Regional Conservation Management Director. Fill your previous position. Your post will be at the Regional Management Building. Much more convenient for your daily commute. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away, and then when she is home, she takes it out on you. On you, like, because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it. And I'm sorry. It's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho Christian and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So, you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? No. Ticket stub. Oh. Earth, Wind and Fire, Civic Auditorium. I don't know what this is. Put it here for later in case I need it. This house is insanely huge. Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 American. I love it. Merry Christmas. Miss you. Love, Lonnie. P.S. Treasure it always. And the skull is gone, so she took it with her. There's a dining room. Mom's purse. Mom has the same purse in another color. Pamphlet. Forestry research education. Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to, so her taste in music rears its ugly head again. Want to go. So that, I just heard noise. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than cleaning brush in the freezing rain, right? From Rich. So, Mom went with Rick to a concert, furthering the cheating mother plotline. Oh, is this from me? Wow. Oh wow, lots of writing. Hi Mom, Dad, and Sam. The Vatican is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom, we will have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics in pieces... I can't speak. It's like almost midnight. Also, Sam, they have various relics as in pieces of important dead people, so you should probably come too. Next up, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Katie. And then, no butts in heaven. Well, this one's glitching out. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again. Disciplinary referral from Sam. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Phone call to parents. Out of school suspension.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Yeah. Sorry, Sam, that sucks. First off, congratulations, Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director. And I say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss this little outing you had with our favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast. But you sound like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You sure there's something there? You said he has an out-of-town girlfriend. You're sure they're not serious? Okay, so do we have to figure out when we'll see each other next in person? Okay, so we have to figure out when we'll next see each other in person. Enough with the letters. I owe you a congratulatory margarita, boss lady. Soon. Oh, there's a little greenhouse out there. Oh. This is the third book in his trilogy that never got published. Cannot turn on the lights in here? Why is that one off? No, they're on. Spooked. I don't like this storm. Can I get some light? Okay. Oh, a second kitchen. Is there a first kitchen? No, this is the only kitchen. I haven't seen a first kitchen. I don't know why I said second kitchen. Sam's schedule: working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 to 7 p.m. Saturdays 12 to 6. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Helen Margaret, to Mr. Richard Morris Pattermack. Sunday the 4th of June, 1995. 4th of June, so that just happened. 4:30 in the afternoon. At Seaside, Oregon, so they were out of town? Expired. Oh, sorry. Soda. Ketchup. Just wondering if there's something hiding in here. This fruit does not look great. The power went out. I could put everything away, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. This is like, did she take like silverware and stuff too? Or are we still fixing up the kitchen like when we're moving in and stuff? What's going on here? Honey snaps. There's lots of potato chips. What's back there? I don't think I'm actually seeing anything for real. I think it's a trick of the shadows. And I can't put this one back because I took it out from under the other one. I'm sorry. Sorry. I give up. If I don't give up, I will spend the next 20 minutes trying to do that. Congratulations on your new position. So she formally accepted a position. And she started it in May. Phone lines are still down. Katie comes home this month. We'll call with exact dates. Rick's wedding. Oh, Rick got married and she was trying to date Rick. And they're gone on the anniversary trip right now. So Sam would have been left home alone. So they weren't even going to be home when I got home. I haven't found it because, oh, it's right there. The only thing that affects that is the main volume. The music volume does not affect that, which it really should, because then I could actually play them consistently. Garage. This is with a different cover. Oh, this missive finds you. Oh, unknown dimension. They republished it with a different publisher. They've really been wanting to find him because they think it's weird ahead of his time, lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles. They love his accidental series. It's exactly what they've been looking for. Mission to reprint the work, since your original publisher folded a decade ago. Provide a new foreword. Limited run, marketed to our highly discerning customer base. Offer you a portion of the proceeds, contract to follow. We look forward to embarking with you. Okay, Dad got a new publishing deal. It's really great for him. Sam, your mother and I will be away for the long weekend, celebrating our anniversary June 3rd through 7th. We'll be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad. She ran away while they were gone to be with Sam because they're not supportive of her. And she tossed out her work name tag. Lonnie, my parents are leaving town, so we'll have the run of the whole house till you leave. Imagine actually spending the night in my room instead of sneaking up to our usual spot in the attic. Not that the attic doesn't have its musty allure, but my bedroom is warmer. Sam, we should defile your parents' bed while they're gone. That'll show them. Lonnie, you were so gross. Never change. I wonder if Lonnie decided not to go into the army and ran away with Sam instead. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I have had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the gaudy architecture. It's from a strange alien world. I'm headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I'm running low on money. I'll look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you again. It'll be good to be home. Love, Katie. Going away show for Lonnie. Girl Scout. The last one she played was on the 3rd.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going.
Clearly you did.
After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Sam, I wish I knew how to explain it better. The army is this thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's army friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I'd never thought of it any other way. I wish things could be different. Maybe someday when I'm settled at a base and you're done with college and you're a famous writer and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed, things will be different. We can be together. Until then... And it's signed L, but we lost the rest of the note. This sucks, dude. This is so sad. Oh, is this where Sam liked to write? This is where Dad would write, too. The Accidental Human. That's the 4th book. Couples counseling. Oh, it's not an anniversary trip, is it? It's couples counseling. From the pen of Terrence L. Greenbrier. Dear Kaz, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new editions. The cover art is really something. I know you've said that Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought on a wave of inspiration. resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you may find intriguing. It's reflective and introspective without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue. At the very least, I am grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end quite when I thought they had. My thanks and regards, Terrence L. Greenbrier. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger and excitement, the days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him, he and his handlers peer out. He doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you save this time will be your own. Midnight, June 5th. Preparations are complete. Secret door under stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
That's true. 196.3. Yeah, before I go in that secret room, I wanted to make sure I would done everything that had come up. I think it says, wait, 196.3, that's what it was, right? Stop making scary noises at me. My cat just meowed at me. Oh my gosh. Thought it was Snarf, but it was Biddy. After midnight, let's try to finish up this game. I gotta go to bed. I have work tomorrow. Still have a thumbnail to make tomorrow too. I mean, for tomorrow, I have a thumbnail to make for the video that's going up tomorrow. What was it, 196.3? Oh. To Oscar Masson. Return to sender. Mary Greenbrier. Jesus. Hold on. Dear sister, I write what shall be my last appeal to go unanswered. One way or the other, I feel a prison as an island with no jailer, no human soul for commune, only my one mind examining itself, endlessly searching for relief. In the years since transgression, I have sought no absolution, only bare forgiveness. In good faith, I have removed myself from all temptation, sacrificed to prove my commitment. However, I can imagine, since Mother's passing, I have yearned for nothing more than the acknowledgement of my own kin, to be treated as human again, to breathe the air of human spirit once more, by grace even wretch like me could be saved, but I do not expect it. If no response is received, I shall henceforth accept my sentence, and my one day simply cease to be. With a brother's love always. What did he do? Hydrogen peroxide. Relief of constipation. What is this? Morphine. Oil of clove. Morphine. Morphine. Cord. Oh, a key. A syringe. Another syringe. And bile salts. Okay. So was Oscar gay too? That's the vibe I get from that letter. Did I open this? Citizenship stuff. She's not from the US. I can't read this. I can't tell where she's from. This is illegible to me. The mom's not a citizen. Oh, I missed some stuff. Oh, that's the necklace she got for them. Okay. Is there a way for me to get into the attic? Or does that come after this secret door under the stairs? I have half a mind to Google it just to be completely sure I don't miss anything. This is such an insanely huge house, like this is rich people central. How do we have, I mean, I guess we don't have the money for this. It was given to us. It was given to our father. Okay, the attic comes after the secret room in the foyer. Which is here? Hold on. On the other side, I was completely wrong. Session and exorcism. Talking with Uncle Oscar. I am creeped out by this. I'm breaking the... oh.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Let me check the Steam page for a trigger warning real quick. Hold on. There's no content warning, so I'm going to assume it's not what I knee-jerk thought it was. Which, my knee-jerk reaction from that diary entry was that Sam had taken her life up here. But I don't think that's the case. Because it says it's non-violent, it's exploratory, everything should be fine. Okay. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Stay strong, kick ass. I love you, Lonnie.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone.
Didn't go to
She'd
the
been on the
army.
bus to basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem.
Until they ran away
She
together.
said, Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us.
Yeah.
And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Yeah. Go. Go. Yeah. Letters to Katie.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did,
I do
and
understand.
that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again
Yeah.
someday. Love, Sam.
Dude, that is so sad though. Like, I'm glad that Sam got to go. Sam and Lonnie got to be together in the end, and they got to run away together, but the fact that Katie never got to see her again, she never got to talk to Katie about any of this. The voice acting was very good. Sarah Grayson did very well. I really liked the voice acting. Yeah, it is sad that, you know, the parents didn't accept them. And, I mean, you could kind of tell that that was the direction it was going to go when, if you kept finding these Bibles everywhere in the house, like, and when it starts becoming apparent that Sam isn't straight, you just kind of start making that connection in your head. But it's not like the parents were saints either. I mean, mom was cheating, dad was ignoring everyone because he was depressed about his book. He's not even a good writer. Look at all the cats. I hope Sam and Lonnie are living a wonderful life somewhere where they're accepted, and I hope Katie was able to get back in touch with Sam and find her and go be, hang out with her sister and her sister's girlfriend or maybe wife by now. Yeah. I hope Sam's happy and safe. And those parents are going to have a rude wake-up call when they get home. I mean, they were the ones who said it's just a phase anyways. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I really enjoyed that. It was I liked just the calmness of just walking around and searching, even if I played a horror game right before playing this, so that might be indicative of why I was so, on edge. But also it is 12:30 a.m. And I really need to get myself ready for bed so that I can go to work in the morning. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I hope you enjoyed going on this journey with me and learning about Sam and Lonnie, and I hope you were rooting on for Sam as much as I was. Yeah. That's a nice, it's bittersweet. That's the word I was thinking of. And I was calling it sad earlier. Sad's not the right word. It's bittersweet. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you next time, and fare thee well.